We're on the verge of a major step forward in a housing redevelopment project that's been talked about in Buffalo for a long time. We learned today that demolition will finally begin next week at the Commodore Perry Homes. 24 buildings there will come down, making way for a new affordable housing development. Now, it will include hundreds of apartments with a total price tag in the hundreds of millions of dollars. A short time ago, I talked about the work ahead with the woman who represents this part of Buffalo in the Common Council, the Majority Leader, Leah Halton-Pope. And Madam Majority Leader, we appreciate you taking some time for us. You were quoted in the release that we got from the governor's office saying that this day has finally come, that the demolition will begin next week. What is just your reaction? Because this has been a long time coming.
It has been a long time coming. I'm very grateful to be here at this moment. This is going to revitalize the community. We've seen those buildings completely boarded up for so long. To see this change happen, it's going to be wonderful. The community has been looking forward to it. The blight, to just keep driving by it consistently. I live near, just a few streets over, and so I'm excited, very excited.
What has been the reaction from your constituents? Because even among really popular projects, there oftentimes is a constituency that has some worries and that sort of thing. And I know there's been a lot of public input that's gone into this. How have people reacted to you about the plan?
They're very excited, to be honest with you, Michael. They're very excited. This is about restoring a community. It addresses the housing issues, and it's stimulating economic growth, and it creates job creation in the region. This investment is with the support of the state and federal agency. This is definitely contributing to Buffalo and Western New York, and rebuilding and revitalizing Buffalo's First Ward neighborhood. My community is pretty excited about it. It's a significant milestone in our community.
So we have demolition beginning next week. These things obviously take time. Demo will take some time, but at least the planning part of it is pretty much wrapped up. What can you tell us about the timeline for people who, as you mentioned, are really looking forward to no longer driving by and seeing the blight? That it's almost like we've just for so long gotten used to seeing it, right? This is going to be a huge transformation.
Yeah, so it's a multi-phase project. Perry Homes 1 is just the first phase of this redevelopment plan, and the Commodore Perry Homes complex. This demolition of these 24 derelict structures will pave the way for the construction of 27 new buildings, including a mixed-use facility, townhouse-style apartments designed to meet the needs of the community. It'll offer some modern amenities and provide some sustainability with some fitness centers, free broadband, Wi-Fi, on-site laundry facilities. Moreover, it's going to provide some clean energy initiative, which is really important, especially with climate initiatives happening in the state. This access, connectivity, and I'm really excited about what it's doing for our community as a whole, and creating affordable housing opportunities. It's going to be 405 affordable housing apartments. This is a big deal, and I could not be more excited as a new representative in this district, and we just added it, so I'm excited. This is great for Ellicott.
Yeah, you talk about it being affordable too.
Yes.
But before I let you go, that there is a big discussion right now in Albany with the state legislature and the governor about dealing with housing and how it's not affordable across so much of New York State. Talk to me about the affordability part of this.
I think part of the issue that we have in our region is not thinking about between affordable, low-income workforce housing, making sure that we create something that allows people to stay in their communities for long term. Not everybody can afford to do so. Not everybody's ready to be a homeowner just yet. And so this is one of those projects that will allow people to stay in the neighborhoods that they've grown up. There are some people that say they want to be Perry for life, and this is part of that community that would allow for that. And I'm excited about this type of an opportunity. But there's some other projects that still need to happen in the Ellicott district, as one of those that has a lot of vacant land in it. There is a lot of a lot of other housing opportunities for our community that are still yet to be seen in the Ellicott district. I'm excited about what can happen. And so as they're debating these things in Albany, hoping they're thinking through the equity portion of it, making sure that there's something that comes back to those renters and soon-to-be homeowners, and making sure that we create generational wealth in the long run.
Yeah, again, this demolition beginning next week. We will continue to follow it. Leah Halton Pope is the majority leader of the Buffalo Common Council. Thanks so much. Have a great weekend.
Thank you, Michael.